Coming up on today's show, we're headed across the Ohio River to check out Wheeling and Moundsville, West Virginia. We'll take you to see one of the most haunted prisons in America and visit a beautiful palace in the hills and even the best Hampton Inn in the world. Plus, back here in Columbus, we're going to stop by the Backwoods Festival and tell you about all the bluegrass music, fun crafts, and food coming up next weekend. There's plenty to see on today's show. Stay tuned. Scenic riverfront location, century-spanning historical sites, and award-winning events solidify the area's reputation as a memorable and affordable vacation experience. We learn more about the things you can experience in Wheeling with Frank O'Brien.
You know, as much as St. Louis likes to claim they are the gateway to the West, Wheeling, West Virginia is the original gateway to the West because in 1818, the National Road, which started in Baltimore and was the only way to go west, actually ended right here in Wheeling, West Virginia. So if you wanted to see the Ohio Territory and other places further west, you had to go through Wheeling, West Virginia to get there. Wheeling is a national heritage area, so the federal government believes that what happened here is so important to American history that much of it should be preserved. In fact, we have a 160-year-old suspension bridge that at the time that it was built was one of the longest in the world. And engineering students from all over the place still come to Wheeling to see this suspension bridge, which is still in use today. So we're pretty proud of that. And that suspension bridge actually connects you to an island in the middle of the Ohio River, which has a great destination called Wheeling Island Hotel, Racetrack, and Casino. So it's a Greyhound dog track, which is kind of cool. You know, not a lot of that going on. And it's a full service, 24-hour-a-day casino with every table game and slot that you're looking for. And then from the island, you certainly want to come back to Center Wheeling, which is a great destination. Picture in your mind an 1800s type marketplace, market house. It's an authentic, not a tourist trap type of a destination. There are real people there that have wonderful antique shops, novelty shops, and great food. In fact, one of the world's best fish sandwiches is available at Coleman's Fish Market, right in Center Market, right in the center. And when you order your fish, you have to make sure you ask for tartar sauce because it doesn't come automatic. So the easiest way to contact Wheeling and find out what's going on, like a calendar of events, is to go to visitwheelingwv.com. Visitwheelingwv.com will give you the greatest access to information that's out there.
Their methods may be a little bit unconventional, but the pies that DeCarlo's Pizza pulls out of their ovens are simply delicious. Michael Mender filled us in on the way DeCarlo's makes their pizza and how the business got started in the Wheeling area.
Back about 69 years ago, the owner's uncle, Primo, started DeCarlo's Pizza, brought pizza to the Ohio Valley, and then her father started working with him, and probably about 4 or 5 years later, he brought pizza to Wheeling. So it's been about 65 years ago he brought pizza to the Wheeling area. And she's been working with him. She worked with him when she was younger, and she's actually been running the pizza shops now for about 29 years. We sell a square pie. It's kind of a little bit different than all the other pizza shops. The biggest difference in our pizza is that we flash bake it, and then we bring it out, and in the end, we put our pizza or our cheese on the pizza cold. And a lot of people would think, oh, geez, you know, but it gives it a totally different taste profile. When you melt the cheese, you get a smokier flavor, but ours is a nuttier flavor, so it gives it a lot better taste profile, in our opinion. And it's just something that they've been doing for years. People come in town and they'll buy the pizza and they'll see that it's not melted, and they're kind of, you know, baffled a little bit. And we always try to talk them into, okay, let's just try one our way, and then if you still want yours the other way, we'll do that, of course. But we usually get them hooked. you know, because it's a totally different taste. And once you bite into that crunchy crust, that's the other thing. It's a thin, crunchy crust. It's very flaky from flash baking it. And once you bite into it, you're hooked from there. And the phone number here in Wheeling is 304-233-0730. You can find us on DeCarlospizza.com on the internet. And also, you can look us up on Facebook.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus. Sleep Inn and Suites in Moundsville invites their guests to enjoy a wealth of amenities at an affordable price. Staying just minutes away from Wheeling and Moundsville's biggest attraction makes Sleep Inn and Suites a great choice for ease and convenience. Joni Grubler told us about all the amenities you can enjoy while staying at Sleep Inn and Suites.
Well, we are a Choice Hotel, and we were established in June of 2013. We have 69 rooms, and we are just here to serve the community. We do have a number of business people that work, but during the weekends we do have a lot of travel and reunions, family get-togethers, and functions such as that. We do have king rooms, we have double queen rooms, and then we also have some suites that have a pull-out sofa. And then we also have a number of rooms that are ADA compliant. We do have a business center. We have a full breakfast of hot and cold foods, such as eggs and omelets, and we do have a fitness center. And then we have a patio out back that's brand new from this year. It's a pavilion, it's covered, and a lot of our guests use it to grill out their own foods and picnic out in the evenings. We also have a meeting room that we use for sometimes our guests when they have a huge group come in, they like to entertain or use it. We've had bridal showers, baby showers, meetings, workshops. So it's also available on site. It's the capacity is for about 50 people. But we've even had some, believe it or not, Ohio State fans that came in and they had a huge group, and it was a reunion, but it happened to be a football game weekend, so they wanted to watch the game as a family inside. So they actually rented the room and just brought in their own, snacks and things. To call, it would be 304-810-4000. They can also go to www.sleepin.com and just touch in that it would be Moundsville, West Virginia, and they can reach us through that or a phone call, or we're right here all the time, 24 hours.
Filled with enough decorations to make Clark Griswold blush is the Imperial Christmas shop in Wheeling. From lights and trees to nativities and even sports-themed Christmas decor, Imperial Christmas shop can fill all of your holiday decorating needs. We learn more from Alicia Thomas.
So here at Imperial, we have a little bit of everything. It's basically a winter wonderland that's hidden in a small part of the Ohio Valley. When you walk in the doors, it's just overwhelming in a good way. There's everything from trees to lights to ornaments to nativities. There's a little bit of everything. This scene is our primary focus in the store this year. We kind of drew off of the Frozen movie, so everything you see in this area is going to be white, snowflakes, crystal type decoration, and that's what we want to sell to our customers this year. As far as creative freedom goes, we have everything that anyone could imagine or need for any type of home event or party or decoration. You can come in here and find picks or garlands, wreaths, anything that you can use to adorn tabletops, chimneys, etc. So we have a little bit of everything. We're actually the only business in the area that sells C7 and C9 bulbs, and we also sell the cords, which can be cut at any length for any person who requests it. And they're also available in LED, so that's something that we do offer that no one else around here does. We sell blow molds, which are something you can't typically find anymore. So our business sells a number of those, and they range anywhere from nativity scenes to more traditional Christmas with Santas and snowmen and things of that nature. We do like to incorporate the religious aspect of Christmas here at Imperial, so we also carry a number of nativities. So we have everything from miniatures to life size that we offer and sell. When you want to get in contact with us, you can just call our phone number. It's 304-231-2455, or you can find us on Facebook by searching Imperial Christmas Shop, and we're located at 2347 Main Street, Wheeling, West Virginia.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. With a layout that brings you back to the days of local corner stores, bakeries, and butcher shops, the Center Market in downtown Wheeling offers guests an eclectic array of food and shopping under one roof. Kurt Zindy told us about Center Market's history and unique layout.
The building that we're sitting in is actually older than the state itself, built in 1853. Back in 1984, we did some renovations and made it the way it is today. And then just recently, about 3 years ago, we've upgraded the aesthetics on the outside and the inside of both market houses. We got a new courtyard area for people to sit outside during the warm months. It's just a great place to come and visit. There's plenty to do for people of all ages. I'd like to introduce Greg Myers, the owner of Casa Divino, one of our wine shops, and Market Vines, one of the great eateries that we have in the area.
I actually have two businesses here at Center Market. One is a wine shop where we do retail wines from all over the world. We use our West Virginia distributors, and we do wine tastings as well. At the restaurant, we do on Friday nights, on First Friday, the city lets us close the street down. We do bands on the street. With Kurt, hopefully we're planning some other stuff to do down here.
I own a soup shack here. I feed people a lot of good food. I do salads, sandwiches, and I'm known for soup. I probably have about 6 to 8 soups every day, cold soups, hot soups, and I have several award winners. It seems like a lot of people compete or want to compete when they have restaurants and antique shops, but to me it's all about bringing people to the market, because somebody could go down to the fish market and there could be 50 people in line. So one day they'll come up here and they'll get a sandwich, and then they'll realize, you know, hey, there's places to eat up in the upper market. It used to be just the lower market, but it's just providing these services for the people around here, it really draws in. I mean, anybody that can bring somebody down here helps everybody out.
You can get on our website. It's Center Market, CENTRE, market.org. If you like us on Facebook, that would be another valuable way to find out what's going on a daily basis.
The Wheeling Hampton Inn is simply a cut above the rest when it comes to their dedication to service and the quality of your stay. Jennifer Tiano and Jack Poling told us more about their amenities and awards for quality service and hospitality.
Well, we're very proud. We're currently ranked the #1 best Hampton Inn in the world out of over 1,900 Hampton Inns. So we have that bragging rights for this whole year. We are currently ranked number 13 on TripAdvisor out of every hotel in the United States. TripAdvisor ranked us the 13th best hotel out there. Well, we have 102 guest rooms. We have 2 shuttles where we do complimentary shuttle service every day from 8 a.m. until 2 a.m. and we go within a 5-mile radius around the hotel. We do have microwaves and refrigerators in every room. Of course, the iron and ironing boards, hair dryers. We also have robes in our guest rooms for everybody to use. Whether you want to wear it down to breakfast or to the aquatic center, everybody loves the robes. Our aquatic center has a rain curtain of water that comes down from the ceiling, steam showers, an indoor and outdoor hot tub, a splash pad, and also a tipping bucket tree. Jack Poling is my assistant manager, and he has more to tell you about the hotel.
We have a beautiful suite. It is located right on our first floor off of the teak garden, has sliding glass doors that access directly onto the teak garden. You have a fire pit out there, barbecue grill you have access to, kind of a little semi-private porch. Has a granite shower with a heated floor, multiple shower heads, full-size stainless steel appliances, jacuzzi tub, 60-inch plasma screen TV, Blu-ray player. It's absolutely decked out to the nines. Nicest suite in Wheeling, without a doubt. We offer rooms with either 2 queen-size beds, a single king with a sofa sleeper, or just a single king, or we have our 2 Whirlpool suites as well. Okay, we're here at the Hampton Inn Wheeling. Our phone number is 304-233-0440, and our web address is wheelinghamptoninn.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus. Fusion Japanese Steakhouse offers a unique flair and entertainment, as well as one-of-a-kind taste to their guests. We learn more about their talented sushi chefs and hibachi-style preparations from Kathy Leonard.
At Fusion, it's a whole dining experience. It's dinner and a show from our hibachi chefs that put on a great presentation with fire and fun and laughter, to our sushi chefs that will dazzle you with just their presentation and display of their great dishes that they offer. We have happy hour Monday through Saturday, 5 to 7. So we always have drink specials at the bar. This is the best place to come to celebrate your birthday or an anniversary. We make an event. We celebrate, we sing, we make the person who is celebrating their special day feel like they are part of our family here at Fusion. I think it's just a very high energy environment. From the music to the sensory, the explosion of your senses when you sit down to dine here. Our servers really want to make sure you feel at home and that you are well taken care of. To our chefs, just want to dazzle your senses with the tastes, the presentation, and the entertainment from beginning to end. So we want you to walk out the door feeling satisfied with a big smile on your face. It is an entire experience, from the decor to the food preparation. We look at it as a form of art. You know, we've got the Japanese decor, the food. Our chefs make sure that the food is presented in a way that people will be awed, and the taste is just incredible. So it's an art form from beginning to end. You can check us out on Facebook. We have Fusion Japanese Steakhouse Wheeling, as well as FusionSteakhouse.com.
The West Virginia State Penitentiary has a rich history that dates back to the start of construction in 1866. Now you can visit this magnificent facility to experience the haunt of your life. Suzanne Park told us more about the upcoming events at the West Virginia State Penitentiary.
The West Virginia Penitentiary was opened to inmates for about 130 years. It closed to inmates in 1995. At that point, the Moundsville Economic Development Council took over tours for the facility. And since 1996, we've been doing day tours. April 1st through November 30th every year. We offer day tours Tuesday through Sunday, and we also offer paranormal events on the weekends. And now we're looking forward to opening our haunted house and starting September the 26th. The haunted house started a number of years ago. There was another agency that actually was running a haunted house out of the basement of the penitentiary. It was a staffing problem for them, so we decided to take it over. So we do a timed entry event. Every 15 minutes we take 50 people through the facility. It takes about 45 minutes to go through our haunted house. Our haunted house has gone from actors in the basement of a penitentiary to some really high-tech special effects sounds. Our actors now are doing their own makeup, a lot of gory makeup, and the themes that our haunters come up with. Every year we're trying to put a new twist or an added benefit to the haunted house. We bring in approximately 10 to 12,000 people over about a 16-night event. So we start every weekend, and we start the last weekend in September and go every weekend in October. If you want to find out more information about the penitentiary or tickets, whether it's a day tour or paranormal event or our haunted house, you can sign on to our website, and that is wvpentours.com. That's wvpentours.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Overlooking the Appalachian hills and valleys, the Palace of Gold is reminiscent of an Indian kingdom, complete with award-winning rose gardens and over 100 water fountains that adorn these royal pleasure gardens. We learn more from one of the founding members about this beautiful retreat in the West Virginia hills. Tell us how this got started. Give us some of the background.
So that it started with 130 acres of land and a handful of people back in 68 and 69. The temple owns about 1,000 acres of land with about 180 residents.
How long did it take for all those devotees to build something this magnificent?
Well, the palace was built by, at the time I moved here in 1976, there were about 65, 70 devotees that were actually living within the community. And the residents here, they were developing, they wanted to develop the community, and one of the things they wanted to do was to develop a home for Srila Prabhupada, the Guru. He passed away in India in 1977 at the age of 82. So we started building a home for Srila Prabhupada, but actually it was finished several years after he passed away as a memorial. And so the palace was open to the public on Labor Day weekend of 1979. On that weekend, that 3-day weekend, we received about 25,000 visitors coming up that little old road.
That's incredible. Well, fast forward us to 2014. Visitors to the palace, they have a tour here. Tell us what they're going to find today.
So we're getting a mix of the Indian people and also Westerners. But even the Westerners, the interesting thing, back in when this first started, we had thousands of Westerners coming out of curiosity. But nowadays, some of the Westerners that are coming, they are interested in the philosophy, and they wanted to understand the nature and the depth of the philosophy and the meditation as well.
What about a website where we can get more information?
Yes, that's the Palace of Gold, all one word, .com.
Showcasing the best of West Virginia through a lively mix of arts and crafts from regional artisans, plus a large selection of the state's food products is what the Wheeling Artisan Center is all about. I met with Chris Villamagna to learn about the wide selection that can be found at the Wheeling Artisan Center. So what's been happening at the Wheeling Artisan Center?
Well, we're still rolling. We've been here since 1996, and we're still carrying different handmade crafts, lots of West Virginia food products and regional products, lots of books, trying to attract the tourists as well as the local people with new items that we get in all the time.
And we're standing amongst a lot of food products, so let's talk a little bit about those, because that's some things that are very unique to your shop.
Yes, well, I'm a foodie, so I love different food products, but I especially make things that I know are homegrown, handmade, and so a lot of West Virginia, and we also carry Ohio food-made products, and there's some great jams and jellies and salsas and mustards that you can't get anywhere else that we specifically have here at the shop, and you can't go to your local grocery store and get. So that's something that is very unique.
So are all your products made in the U.S.?
All of our products are made in the U.S. Everything from the food products to the handcrafted items that we carry, everything is made in the USA.
One of the things that's interesting about the smaller shops that I really enjoy is comparison to big box. And, they're great. Everybody goes to them. We all know that. But there's just something about coming to the small shop that really is a different experience. So tell us what you think that is.
Sure. I mean, the big boxes have their place, but I really try to encourage people to shop locally, first of all, and then support your local commerce and your local artisans that are making things. But you have a personal touch when you come to a shop like ours. You have people here that'll help you, are knowledgeable about where the products came from. They can tell you that. We do free gift wrapping. We'll gladly ship things for you, and we can always try to find things for you if you're looking for something specific.
Tell us how we can find more information.
You can find more information on our website at artisancenter.com, or you can always give us a call at 304-232-1810.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus. Well, once again this year, we stopped by Grandview Park, located in Marshall, West Virginia, and talked to Craig White about some of the changes that's happened since we were here last year. Let's Tell us a little bit about what's happened since last year.
Thanks for coming down again, Mike. We really appreciate it. And a lot of changes, but at the same time, some consistency as well. We've last year we talked a lot about the zip line as being its first full season. Now we've got another full season under our belt, and it went really well. This year we've actually kind of redid all of our traditional cabins, so they've got a whole new face look and a whole new inside look. And one of the neat features is we took the actual cedar siding off the outside, milled it down, and actually reused it inside as a kind of a chair rail concept. And all of the trim work inside the building is all the cedar from the outside. Labor Day through Memorial Day, we actually discount our cabins on Sunday through Thursday. The weekends were pretty full because of weddings or what have you, but Sunday through Thursday is a slower time, off-peak season, so we discount those at 50%. And you can stay in a cabin that has 8 beds in it for, let's see, half of $169. So you're looking at like, $80 to stay here with 8 beds per night. So it's actually a pretty nice place.
For somebody who hasn't been down here, how many acres do you occupy here?
Grandview Park is a 650-acre park. We have about 200 acres that are blocked off from the public, and that's primarily because we have some equipment and things back there that we have blocked off that we use, but that's part of our future growth that we're planning.
Craig, give us your website so people can get more information and get online.
Okay, we just have a brand new website that went live just last Friday, so www.grandviewpark.com. You can actually book your cabin reservations online as well as your zipline tours. So everything's available right there at your touch, and we're very excited about all that. And I think you're going to meet some very friendly people when you come to see us as well.
Featuring 300 vendors, over 30 kinds of food, and 3 days of bluegrass music, the Thornville Backwoods Festival is an experience that is unlike any other. Kathy and Matt told me all about the food and fun you can enjoy September 19th through the 21st. How did this get started? How did it grow so big over the last 20 years?
We started 20 years ago, very small, and of course just worked hard to get more vendors and expand the area itself, and more food, more vendors. Social media helps too.
I would imagine. So Matt, turning to you, what are people going to find when they come to the Backwoods Fest?
They're going to find at least over 25 different food vendors here. Excellent food. For the kids, there's face painting, there's corn mazes, a lot of bluegrass, folk music to sit and listen to. Just a good weekend for everybody just to enjoy themselves and relax and have fun.
In the backwoods, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you built a lot of this, didn't you, Matt?
Yes, a lot of the buildings here and a lot of maintenance to them throughout the years.
How long did it take you to build all this?
Oh, 20 years.
Just kind of doing a little bit at a time, right?
A bit every year.
So how many crafts people are we going to see here this year?
We have at least 325 craft exhibitors.
And what kind of crafts are they bringing?
They're to bring stuff that they make themselves. We pride ourselves in that. There's a lot of woodworking, jewelry, soap making.
So, Kathy, I understand that you do an auction for charity. You're a good community partner here. So tell us a little bit about the auction this year and who it's going to benefit.
This year it's going to benefit Central Ohio Hospice Association, the foundation. And all our vendors, all 300 plus vendors, donate an item from their booth that they have made. We auction it off, and all the money goes to them. Each year we change for a different foundation.
Who's some of the bluegrass acts you're going to have this year?
Oh, we've got the Sodbusters, the Wayfarers, Timberline, individual country guys sitting around singing, Lucas Harlan, Billy Ryder. They're all listed on our webpage.
How do we get more information? What's your website, and how do we learn more about the Backwoods Fest?
Oh, you can find our webpage at thornvillebackwoodsfest.com. We're also on Facebook.